Hey everyone, Dr. Joanne here. Welcome to this video, How to Heal Your Hormone Imbalances. So just as a reminder, if you need to check out my services, you can find me at drjoannetully.com. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. And if you find this video valuable, please like it and share it with other people that might find this valuable as well. So just a little reminder about what I do. I'm a retired chiropractor that is now a mind-body doctor and mindset coach. I help women heal their bodies, their emotions, and their relationships, and we do that via mindset work. So a little bit about mindset work. It's quantum physics, so it's scientific. So it starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts and your belief systems have an energy. And when you think a thought, that creates a photon storm in your brain, and then that activates neurotransmitters to release certain chemistry in your body. And that chemistry can either be inflammatory and destructive, or it can be healing. And so we want to look at that chemistry because that chemistry also then causes us to feel certain feelings, whether that is fear or irritation or anger or resentment, or happiness, joy, peace, calm, satisfaction. So your thoughts and your beliefs are everything. They start everything, and then your body just reflects your state of mind. And most people are so disconnected, they haven't even begun that process of taking a look at their thoughts and their beliefs and the emotions. But there's a lot of information there. And in fact, we are indoctrinated to believe certain things about ourselves. So we don't even go looking in our mind. We go looking outside of ourselves. So that's a little bit. And don't go down the route of, oh, it's all my fault, I did this to myself. No, this is just new information. It helps get you back into an empowered state so that you can actually do something about this. But your body, the symptoms that your body gives you are just messages, information. Your emotions are like that too. Take it as information, nuggets of information, so that you can go back and clean up what you need to clean up. So let's talk about the hormones. And we're going to mainly focus on the sex hormones here. So with women, we're thinking mostly the balance between progesterone and estrogen. And there's different types of estrogen even, but testosterone comes into play, and there's other types of hormones too. There's insulin, there's cortisol, there's hormones that affect the adrenals, there's hormones that affect the thyroid. So there's so many different hormones, and we want to get them all balanced so that we feel better and we don't have these other symptoms that we don't like. But here's what I found. Several years ago, when I was sick with Lyme disease and I was also in perimenopause, so my sex hormones were going crazy at that time. So in searching for what I could do to heal myself, I became an expert in balancing the hormones. And that led me to digestion, because you have to be digesting the fats and the proteins to be able to make the hormones. So after spending all that time, all that money on these extra certifications and these extra programs and everything, I found what I found is what was being pushed was, you can have a very restrictive diet, eat clean. And I've eaten clean most of my life, or pretty much all of my life, but to have a restrictive diet and then be on specific products, very expensive products, that will balance you out. It certainly will, but it'll be temporary. What I found was I felt better when I was on a bunch of products, and when I had a really restrictive diet, I felt better for about 2 months. And then my symptoms would start increasing again. So then I would have to tweak everything again, maybe take some more products, or change out, trade off some products, take something else for a little bit. And that was just kind of snowballing out of control, where all of a sudden I was taking $200 to $500 a month in products, helping me with my digestion, helping me balance my hormones, helping me with my Lyme disease. It was ridiculous. And that $200 to $500 was my cost, and my cost was half of retail. And it was just, I was just throwing money away, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't want to keep taking more products and have a more and more restrictive diet. I wanted to just be natural about this. So what surprised me is what gave me my opening in balancing my hormones was healing my emotions and my thoughts. So the big kicker was I was having chronic gallbladder attacks as well. And so I had a gallbladder attack one morning, and I was starting to learn these new mindset tools. And so I thought, okay, let's give this a try. I've got nothing to lose here. So in a nutshell, I figured out, I connected the dots. What was causing my gallbladder attacks was some underlying hurt feelings and some resentments, and I needed to forgive someone and forgive myself and kind of let that stuff go. And so I did. And within 10 minutes, my gallbladder attack stopped, and I've never had another one since then. And I think that was back in 2014 that happened. That had my attention, because here's the deal. 2 weeks after letting go of a lot of that anger and the hurt feelings and learning to forgive, 2 weeks later, I was off of half of my products. And that had my attention. I was feeling so much better, I stopped taking half of my products. A month after I initially started this work, I was off of all of my products, all of them, everything. I stopped taking everything because I felt so good. And then after that, I ended up sailing through the rest of menopause. It was so easy for me. So that had my attention. I spent all this time and money chasing down how to balance my hormones, but I never stopped to consider how my thoughts, my beliefs, and my emotions were creating this storm, this firestorm that was causing everything. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to just think about the stages of women's lives. We are meant to go through stages of shifting hormones. So we go through puberty, we go through our childbearing years, and then we go through menopause. Our bodies know what to do. Our bodies are meant to go through those stages where our hormones naturally shift. What's not normal is the amount of emotional stress that women are under. Everyone's under a lot of emotional stress. But the emotional stress that women are under, it creates a firestorm. It like blows everything up in our face. And did you know that the symptoms of menopause, the symptoms of, when we're in puberty, all of these symptoms, the hot flashes, the irregular periods, the cramping, the headaches, all of those things are also symptoms of emotional stress. So what I work with the ladies is we go after the emotional stress and what's creating the emotional stress, and I give these women clarity and tools to do this work on their own so that they can heal themselves. They learn to heal themselves. And then they just go through everything in a more natural way. And if you have to take products along the way and look at your diet along the way, that is fine, that is great. But no woman wants to be on a super restrictive diet, and no woman wants to be on a truckload of products for the rest of her life. Nobody wants that. And while those things will help you temporarily, you are going to save more time and money if you go after looking at where is your emotional stress? Where is it coming from? What are your triggers? And cleaning that stuff up. It's the work that we all have to do at some point in our lives. So I'd love to help you with that. And what I want you to do right now is go to, within my YouTube channel, I have a playlist called Menopause Made Easy. Now, I used to have a private Facebook group of the same name, Menopause Made Easy. I no longer have the private Facebook group. It's just, Facebook's really not my thing. So anyway, but I had 6 training videos. So those are now under my YouTube playlist, Menopause Made Easy. Go over there, look at those 6 videos for more background information and see if that resonates with you. And if it does, and you want to work with me, look at my website, drjoannetully.com, or you can schedule a number 1 roadblock to well-being discovery session. That's where I'm going to give you your top roadblocks within your mind and your emotions. What is your conundrum in this lifetime? What lessons are you here to learn, but yet in these same lessons, they will set you free with your health. We all have these things. So let me help you unravel this and help you to connect the dots so that you can get your health back and get your life back and get your relationships back on track, because there's nothing worse than going through all of these changes and all of this upheaval and being so distraught. It destroys our relationships. It just does. It just does. And no one wants that. And I don't want that for you either. So let me know how else I can help you, and make sure you check out the other videos. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like this if this was valuable, and share it out if you can help someone else out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.